Like the video.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Tell everybody you know.
Make sure to comment. Question of the day.
Subscribe. I like when the number goes up. That's right. That's pretty much everything that people say.
Yeah, covered it all.
Cool. Do do do.
Okay.
Do do do. Oh, Christmas. I can't believe Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Like, actually.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
That just snuck up on me.
It really did. We'll wait for some gamers to arrive.
Yeah, sounds good.
I should probably not have that part of the screen up, huh? That would be smart. Oh well. Nobody paid attention to what just happened the past minute and a half. Not that anyone's here, but there's VOD people.
That's when you make one change to the numbers, so that way it's slightly different.
Yeah, they'll have no idea. Short term remembery. We got a lot of gaming to talk about.
A lot of games.
We got a lot of games. A lot of people.
A lot of fun sets to watch. I love Pokemon.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. It's like alright.
It's fine.
Make sure to like the stream.
Like the video. We've got, I don't know, we've got, how many subscribers do we have? 40, we need one more, we're gonna have 50 sub party. I'll do nothing, but it'll be cool, because that's
49, I'm subbed already, that's a problem. How are you gonna be tuned in and muted? What is there to watch?
Oh, so he's just looking at this thing, he's not like, that's crazy work.
It's just watching the replay, but with pause breaks is crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we will start.
Maybe.
All I want for Christmas is gaming. Hello, everybody. Greetings. Corey at the bar, because he's not here. He's in Ohio. So I am not alone. Besides,
it's me.
Cats. Lily is here. And we've got lots of gaming to talk about today. Of course, we are going to start off with her set. So, first off, hello.
Hi. So, yeah, this set was fun. It caused me, like, 8 different headaches trying to think of how I'm going to do this. Escavalier's a crazy Pokemon.
There's good guys.
Like, if you just lead, like, Bandit Escavalier, it's kind of tough for me to deal with that, to be honest. And
yeah,
so it forced me to run Flamethrower, but it wasn't even Banded, which is like fine. But yeah,
but let's take it back a little bit. So kind of going into this matchup, right? What was your initial like game plan or your concept that you were kind of like, okay, if I do this, I'm in a good enough position?
Rock Polish track wins the game. 2 issues with that. One being finding a place to actually hit Rock Polish. 2 being Gliscor doesn't die to a +2 Stone Edge unless I crit. It does like 88%, assuming it's like physically defensive. So my game plan was get Chip on Gliscor, try to find a position to actually hit Rock Polish and not die to Scarf Hydreigon hitting like Earth Power or Draco on me. And so the idea was I get rocks up, Starmie can never spin because I have Jellicent, and it just walls it forever.
This is true.
Hitmontop was an actual good way to not die to Hydreigon. But also, whenever we were in mocks and I was being a little silly, to put it lightly, and Ernest kind of told me that I should be using Track more, like more offensively throughout the game instead of just only using it when I think I can win the game. And I think that made the difference because I was a lot more proactive about getting Track on the field.
Yeah, sometimes it's like you have that win condition and you're just like, oh, you know, it's like you're trying to protect it, but like at the end of the day, like, are you trying to win with it, or are you trying to find like align the sun, moon, and stars to actually make something happen?
Yeah, at the end of the day, that guy punches people, and it's okay to punch people sometimes.
That's true.
But like,
don't listen to anything we say as legal advice.
True. Rock Polish always won because Starmie died to Stone Edge without an attack boost. And if I got to +2/+2, then even close combat killed, so I didn't have to risk the miss.
We love missing moves.
Which was crazy. Thank God I didn't miss. But yeah, Gothitelle was here because I wanted to guarantee Revenge Escavalier without having it switch out to things like Hydreigon Gliscor. And it also sort of helps deal with a couple of random threats. And it also killed Conkeldurr. I'm surprised Conkeldurr didn't come because that guy could just Mach Punch Track and I was sad. But
yeah, I'm also surprised to not see Conkeldurr. And kind of going off of that, looking at the team you see here in team preview, obviously the whole Conkeldurr thing. Anything else that really jumped out at you, or was this outside of Conk pretty
yeah, two things. There's two Pokemon here that we kind of thought about a little bit. Chandelure we thought about a little bit because Spec Chandelure does do a lot of damage, and that's just a little annoying.
That's a big guy.
I don't know why Miltank's here. Vivi brought Miltank at one point to me in a mock, and I was like, I don't respect this Pokemon whatsoever. And it didn't really do a whole lot other than get rocks up, but
sometimes that's all you need. I was
a bit scared of Chandelure, to be honest.
Yeah, Chandelure's a good Pokemon.
But otherwise, I mean, no Conkeldurr. I thought Jolteon could also come too, because my ground types are not ultra fantastic. The first draft of this team had Flygon Quagsire, so that way you couldn't universally kill my ground types.
Makes sense.
And then, like, you know, here we are. So thank God that didn't go.
Yeah, right. But yeah, looking at it from Tim's perspective, I know, like, having chatted with him a little bit with his team, he put a lot of thought into the Escavalier, especially having it set up for the interactions, which is a big topic we discussed last week, and we'll bring it up again this week, of planning interactions. And this was one where he kind of sat on the idea of, hey, I'm going to bring this thing in. Gothitelle's going to try to come and get rid of me with like an HP Fire, but I can't. Because I have the Aqua Berry and I can finish it off. So like planning these outside interactions that maybe aren't what you're looking for is a big way to get ahead in the actual battle. But I think we've rambled enough, and I think we're going to jump right in. So feel free, if you want me to pause it, just shout it out, but otherwise, let's go.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so this lead matchup, actually, if we can pause right for a second.
Yeah.
Just because I think the lead matchup is actually really important in this set, because there's a couple important leads, right? Like this, I leave Azelf in because I'm sashed, and I know this is a way for me to scout whether or not this is actually Scarf Hydreigon. Any Hydreigon that isn't Scarf is not a problem. So I was pretty sure the Hydreigon was going to be Scarf, but getting that confirmed, all I was really risking here was a Dark Pulse Flinch. So I was like not too concerned.
Yeah, and then at that point you get Terrakion and you can do your thing. Because +1, +2 is good enough.
Yeah, and then I also had Flamethrower for a potential like Escavalier lead, which I was just super afraid of. Speaking of,
there he is. And here's what we're talking about. Boom, Berry. Bye-bye, Azelf.
And this next turn is funny because I'm sitting here thinking, oh, I'll send in Terrakion and I'll Swords Dance because it's locked into Megahorn, even though I just saw the Aqua Berry.
We've all been there.
And so Gliscor gets to come. Oh, fuck Gliscor, dude. This guy's so good.
Gliscor's awesome.
My Jelly set is kind of fun because this is a Lumberry Jellicent, which means I don't immediately get destroyed by one press of Toxic, and I get to like Ice Beam it and Scald it back.
Yeah, I like that. What I don't like is, why aren't you blue?
Am I green?
No,
I thought like
pink.
Supposed to be
why
green.
are you the pink one? You gotta be the blue one.
I thought I want it's Fukushima. It has to be a woman.
Yeah, but the blue one is cool.
Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah. Anyway, trading Chandelure for a burn on Hitmontop is definitely a
Yeah,
trade
I do not
you're
need
into.
to care about. Yeah, I do not need to care about my attack stat.
Tim, go for spin. Keep you honest.
Yep, and this T-Bolt does no damage. I'm not worried.
That's Pringles, baby. Well, except that's not. This is the knockoff.
I'm purple, right? I wanted to look radioactive, but
dude, you could have been green.
Yeah, I should have been green.
Now Miltank is burned, which is very unfortunate. Going to be hard to make any progress with that.
But I think all it really does is hit Toxic and Stealth Rock this set. I don't know what else it does.
It doesn't really. It can't do anything else given everything.
And Shandy's gone, so I get my spin.
Jelson coming back in, taking no damage. It would have been cool to see like SD here, just because that would have definitely put a bigger hole in it. But
absolutely,
given the state of everything, it's kind of rough to kind of make that move.
It definitely would have caused me problems. I didn't put enough thought into SD, but then hopefully it would have been a little bit like flimsier, so the rolls might have been a bit better on Stone Edge.
Here comes Gliscor.
Yeah, and at this point, like
this was the position you were looking for.
Yeah.
And that crit,
especially with Starmie dead, I don't care anymore.
Did that crit matter? Maybe.
No. So kind of, it was a roll. It was a good roll for me though.
Okay. So technically, yes, it did, but it was still important.
I think if we can pause for a second, for 1 second, I think the moment that this set is lost is the tendency to just slam Draco too much.
Yeah.
I think if Draco was pressed like 3 less times in this set, it would have been a lot harder. I think this is still a pretty game-winning situation for me anyway.
You're in your rock polish. Like, I think if you're Tim, you're just fishing for a crit.
Yeah, that's true.
Given the position, you can't do anything here because you're going to get outsped by +2 track.
Yeah. I just noticed a few times where I was thinking about it, and I'm like, I get an opportunity because you're not hitting Dark Pulse.
Yeah, but also clicking Dark Pulse, you give this guy an attack boost, and then it's locked in, and you rock polish, and it's same deal. And
true,
that's kind of.
But yeah, rock polish does its thing.
Bada bing, and there he goes.
Goodbye. Good old 17-point Terrakion.
Poor cow. Oh, he got Choppleberry.
It was Choppleberry. Yeah.
So this is a situation where if you're Tim, maybe you just click X.
Yeah.
We go game 2, which. I mean, hey, that pretty much went according to how you were talking about drawing.
Yeah, that was the game plan.
Yeah, so now it's up to Tim to kind of make those adaptations. Starmie on the lead this time, so we see Scarf Victini into Jelly. Jelly's free on this guy all day long. Corey, to answer your question, I talked extensively. I hate it. Make him blue. An unfortunate miss. Obviously, Tim does not know about the Lumberry.
True.
We're hanging out here, fishing for burns.
At this point, I don't know what this Miltank actually wants, so I kind of just figured I would try to trade a Toxic Lumberry proc for burning it, and hope for the best, because I didn't really want to switch out in case I had, like, T-Wave or something.
Mm-hmm.
But Hitmontop gets to exist here forever.
It's definitely a rough matchup for Miltank.
Yeah. Fake Out was a bad choice. It's just Hitmontop does not have moves.
Hitmontop spins and clicks close combat, and that's it.
Yeah. I brought Fake Out because Fake Out Knock Punch was decent into Jolteon, but that's about it.
That's fair. Dude, look at Gliscor eating that up.
I think that was a max roll too. I think I never kill.
This is epic. Look at Gliscor go. Getting 80 million% back. So see you later.
But luckily, I got enough chip on it to where now Terrakion doesn't necessarily need a Sword Stance later to kill it.
Yeah. Well, even with the protect, it might be a little dicey.
It gets a little shaky.
Miltank's gonna go down. Done everything he needed to do. If I'm Tim there, I think I probably try to get rocks up again.
Maybe.
But I definitely understand the click with Toxic. But now Gothitelle can come. Oh, well, I guess that works too. We've seen this one.
True. I hit SD here because I figured the Gliscor was coming in, but the thing is, I'm not sure why.
I think Tim might have been trying to bluff Scarf to scare you.
I don't think Scarf outspeeds.
Trachea? Yeah, it does.
No. Wait, what?
I'm talking about Scarf on Chandelure.
We already revealed the switch moves before in game 1.
Oh, it did? Oh, never mind. I'm just blind. Never mind. Goodbye, Chandelure. And now
yeah, I don't know why like Hydreigon didn't come out or Starmie.
Or Starmie. Yeah, Starmie especially. Instances where you really want to have the calc on standby, just make sure. Like if you learn, oh, a Scaffoldier dies, probably don't need to just let him explode.
Sure.
Now it's
Rock Ball. Here, there's a choice. Stone Edge is pretty much a kill, or you can protect to get out of range. So I figured I'd go for a Sword Stance, especially knowing because I don't die to Earthquake.
Yeah.
So now all
you do die too, so you get one more.
So, yeah.
Or if you miss, that's
I'm willing to. Yeah, I'm willing to trade that. That's fine. Because I know I can't die. My Hitmontop can't really die like that, and I have Scarf Teeny, so. Hitmontop Blast.
There's the fake out Mach Punch. So hey, it's still it's working out.
Yep.
A lot of damage. Hitmontop he's gonna do it.
He gets there.
He did it. Wow.
It was a scary set, but I think it pulled together. So.
Yeah, I would say it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, GG STEM. Gothitelle is still a broken cheater Pokemon, and I think it will continue to be a broken cheater Pokemon every week.
Want to talk about more cheater broken Pokemon?
Yep, I literally have a note about this Pokemon being a broken cheater Pokemon.
So here we go. Is Dugtrio he's here now?
Dugtrio's here now.
So this is my set versus Shay. And kind of going into this one, I looked at his team, I looked at Dugtrio, and I said, yeah, this is going to be pretty fun. So basically, kind of structured the team. This one kind of built itself. Notice that there's no Blastoise. I don't really need him per se. It's one of those just like nice to have, but Frostlass is honestly really annoying for me. So Blastoise would just invite in the Frostlass, and we would get spikes and spin block me, and you know I don't really want to do that. Even though I do have the Clefable, who doesn't care about any of that stuff. Clefable is just kind of here to hang out with Alakazam and Rotom, and that's really it.
That's all it has to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I helped Shay build this team.
Yeah. So my biggest threat was Technician Breloom. Scared the crap out of me. Almost made me bring a Mungus. And then I decided I would just use Zapdos and make sure that I played around it better than my opponent could use it.
Sometimes that's the plan.
Yeah. But you said you helped Shay build this team. What was
Yeah, I helped Shay build this team. So there's a couple interesting things, right? One is this team doesn't really have a lot of great ways to win the game versus your team. And so we found something kind of fun in the back with this Hitmonchan set that actually had a potential of doing a lot versus your team structure, because the base damage on Iron Fist Drain Punch is incredibly high. And so with an agility and the elemental punches, like it does a good amount of work. The issue being Metagross is really annoying. And that kind of leads into the problem of something that I took a note on of Shay's defensive backbone has no real good way of getting its life points back.
Correct.
And so if your team is so overloaded on like physical offense that it just falls apart. Because you physically can't keep the HP high enough to be able to reliably deal with it. And your Pokemon also don't win the game hard enough to make that not a problem.
Yeah.
And so it gets really tough, because like Seismitoad can live hits from things like Metagross and Kieran Black, and Rotom can live those hits too. But you can only live them so much.
Yeah. You got one shot, one opportunity, and you got to make it count, and neither of them give off enough pressure. Rotom does the best job of that, just given the structure I built. Getting that Volt Switch on Clefable, which would bring in one of the fighting types to force it out. then
And
make
that's what we
Zapdos
pretty
have
much ended up on,
to
yeah.
do it.
True. And that's what we pretty much ended up on. We figured we needed the immediate power of like Banded Breloom to be able to actually bust holes in this team with any sort of speed. The issue with this team, it's a lot of guys who are conceptually good in sand, but they aren't necessarily the best guys, right? And so we have some good guys. We have like Alakazam and Rotom. Those are some pretty good guys, but they don't quite get there.
Yeah, they also aren't matching up well into what is currently in front of them.
And there is no steel type on the team, and that is tragic. If there was a steel type, I think this matchup would go crazy different because
Magneton does not count.
Be able to do it. Magneton does not count, unfortunately.
But I think without further ado,
yeah, I think even given all that, I do think this set ended up a little bit closer than I would have originally expected. I think with a few differences in a few different button clicks, things might have been a little bit different.
Well, let's jump in. So Tyranitar is going to lead it off, going to get up to sand immediately. I got no reason to leave. I mean, I'm going to go. I'm going to go into my Metagross. I'm going to try to
There's Metagross.
I'm going to keep Tyranitar honest. Going to throw off a little bit of chip.
Can we pause for 1 second?
Sure.
This Seismitoad, there was a little bit of an oopsie before this match. This Seismitoad, right before you played, we said this guy needs Earth Power. We forgot to put Earth Power on the Seismitoad.
Oops.
And so it doesn't actually check.
Yeah, but the knockoff is nice.
Yeah, the knockoff's nice.
So here's Clefable. It's time for rocks. And now here is the situation foretold in the prophecies. Right, so right now I gotta make my choice, right? I bring in Zapdos to check Breloom. Now, I don't know anything about this guy except the fact that it is not poison heal because the orb did not proc. Right? So I got two options. One, Clefable dies. Bad decision. Can't let that happen. It's turn 4. Option 2 is go right to Zapdos. And then there's also option 3, which is go into Heracross as a mid-ground. Because at the time, I thought that Rock Tomb was 60 base power. It's not. It's 50. So this Breloom, I'm just ready for Rock Tomb, and it's Rock Slide.
Yeah.
So, oopsie.
And
But either way, thinking about the Heracross play on Rock Tomb, I am Scarfed. I'm still going to be faster. And if it goes for Superpower, then I'm big chillin' anyway. So this turn is going to look kind of wild. Since Zapdos is the obvious switch-in. Shay knows that. It is actually going to predict Zapdos coming in and go right to Tyranitar. Maybe a little too aggressively, because now I look like a genius. This is just a mid-ground play.
Yeah, that's one thing I did want to talk about. Is I think I think Shay's in a point in like, if you think about it, there's like a timeline of being a Pokemon player where Shay's in the point where he has the understanding of like the threats and the opportunities, right? And I think it's very easy to then be a bit aggressive with that information and try to overplay and make a crazy risk without actually having a good understanding of the risk management behind it. Mm-hmm. And the next step is then learning about like safe plays, right? And finding smaller wins without having to risk everything on one crazy win. Because I think it's fair to say Zapdos is probably going to come in. I can get the lead off on that and bring in T-Tar. Mm-hmm. But also, if Zapdos does come in,
I'm going to Volt Switch out and then go into Metagross.
Yeah. So, and also, nothing stops you from T-Tar going in afterwards.
Yeah. So at least with Breloom, get some chip on Zapdos, right? The sand and the rocks are up. I have no way to get rid of it. Chip Zapdos down, and then eventually you can start making those plays. Yeah, but I think as the first instance, just, maybe play a little safer. I always say in those situations, let your opponent make the decisions, and then kind of figure out what they're doing, and then in future interactions, because this is a best of 3. Eventually, then you make that play, maybe in like game 2 or game 3, where I'm on a back foot and I can lose a lot of momentum. But now I've taken all of the momentum back, and now Heracross is ready to kill something.
And kill something it does.
And he does.
Hard to deal with that.
So here's Rotom. We don't know anything about him. I got Clefable all day long, eating the Volt Switch, and I'm like, damn, that's offensive as hell. Very. I don't know if he's Modest Scarf or if he's Specs, because I'm too busy cooking in my own brain at the moment. This time I go Zapdos.
Superpower.
And like he's banded, man. That's crazy.
And sand means you can't recover back.
Yeah,
this is
so
why sand is good, dude.
I'm content. I got pressure. I can PP stall, except I can't.
The double superpower was crazy. I have to say, the double superpower was insane.
That was a wild play. So learning, all right, this guy's banded. I'm gonna get rid of the biggest threat to my entire team.
Goodbye, fucking cheater.
Goodbye. See ya, pal. Back to Clef. No reason to do anything else.
I don't know why he didn't just try to kill the guy, to be honest.
I don't know.
Like, Hydro Pump was pretty good, I guess. The dragon
Hydro Pump was a free click. So now I'm going Heracross. Oh, we see agility, which is cool.
We try to win the game. Now we're trying to win the game. The issue is that Metagross still exists.
Yes, it might not be time to win the game.
Unfortunately. You do good damage, but not enough.
No, without the Life Orb, nothing.
This is also a bulkier Metagross than I was expecting, I think.
Yeah, it's very, very defensive. It's made to check Zam.
That's unlucky.
Unfortunate miss, but I think makes up for the crit.
Didn't much matter, yeah.
And then at this point, it's double bullet punch. I eat that.
There's only so much you can do. Metagross, I think Metagross was the best Pokemon on your team versus this team.
I would agree. Although Kyurem Black does click Outrage for free.
That's true.
That's true. Go ahead and send it home. There he goes.
Yeah, that is. What are you gonna do?
So we're only gonna talk about this first game. Game 2 leads off Kyurem Black and Tyranitar, and I crit T-Tar with Choice Band Dragon Claw, and we're effectively over from there. Yeah.
But I mean, hey.
Yeah.
It's hard when you're on the back foot from Team Preview, and I think there were some questionable clicks, but I also think there was a decent recognition of how the game would play out, and I think it was pretty solid.
Yeah. So it's all about the PEMDAS.
Dugtrio's a cheater Pokemon.
True, you're one to talk.
But at the very least, I think Dugtrio is good. One of my notes was talking about like overloading your team with one type of like damage. And Dugtrio allows you to do that better because you can actually just get rid of one of those threats. Like, for example, you have... Actually, my note was that it doesn't work as well in this game because both of these defensive Pokemon don't actually care that much about Dugtrio. Like, Seismitoad and Rotom don't really care. But versus another team that's weaker to Dugtrio...
Doug is here to get Breloom and T-Tar, and funny enough, Zam and Frostlash with Beat Up. And Choice Band Beat Up does kill both of them.
Beat Up's good.
Beat Up is cool. Speaking of Beat Up, it's Adam and Jordan. Adam has Weavile, Pokemon canonically that learns the move Beat Up.
That's true.
Jordan has 2 Ghost types and Slowbro, so this is Weavile's big day. And he's gonna eat him up. He's hungry.
It is crazy.
He's ready to go.
I disrespect this Pokemon, but unfortunately, it turns out hitting Beat Up can be good.
2/3 of the team is just deleted by him. He's pretty good. You gotta give him some props.
Pretty
good. So I'm looking at this on Team Preview. I mean, Garchomp. This seems like a rough day for Garchomp.
I mean, yeah, Ice Shard's always there, but it's tough. But it's kind of mitigated by your double Water Core. I think it could have been played a little bit better, but choosing the right water to send in at the right time is going to make a big difference in this set.
Yeah.
I think the crazy Pokemon is Venusaur.
Yeah, Venusaur is looking crazy good here as well. Before we jump into this, I want to point out that Ernest made a good comment that I definitely can echo.
Hi, Ernest.
Where Doug feels like it's better at killing the offensive guys, and Goth takes out your walls.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Let's jump in. Oh, so here's Garchomp leading off. Oh, he's got to get out of there. We're getting the rocks up. Gengar, he's facing off. He's going to throw a Focus Blast. Jordan, turn 2, is trying to catch Heatran or Weavile coming in, and honestly, I respect it. And
that's a crazy strong.
Yeah. Oh, we see.
Yeah. So this is a Perish Trap set. I just don't think this was the right time to be doing that.
This was not it. And using the pain split isn't really helping you because Venusaur is just Giga Draining.
True. That said, she has the option to let this die here, and I think
this is a Jordan staple that if anything she can learn from this season so far. When you're at 3% and you don't have hazard removal, just go down. Don't bring in your water type to the Pokemon that is locked in with Mean Look. That is spamming the super effective move that also heals it. You're going to die.
If we let the Pokemon die, then we get a chance to offensively check the Pokemon in front of us.
Yep.
But in return, we are now at 12%.
We have given up Vaporeon and Misdreavus for no reason. And then here we go again. Here's Gengar coming in, taking 36% for no reason.
We gotta let Pokemon die. We gotta let Pokemon die. That's the big thing.
Listen, we might have a stat dex on, like, you know, your Pokemon that live battles, but, like, you have to win the battles to...
You can't be a KD player. You can't be a KD player.
This is not a KD game. Oh, here comes Fat Fuck.
Yeah, unfortunately, the thing is, of all the water types to not have, Vaporeon needed to be here for
this.
Weavile.
Oh, wow.
Slowbro was not
speaking of beat up, wow.
The double crit did
Double
matter,
crit was huge.
But...
yeah. Here's Mienshao. Mienshao gonna throw off an SD, which is really cool. I like that a lot. But it's not enough to break.
Yeah. I think high jump kick into Stone Edge would have killed it.
I don't hate the play though. That I don't like.
Yeah.
It's one of those where I know it's Choice Scarf Gengar, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
This is one where sometimes you have to assess the threat in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you lock into Focus Blast, right, what is stopping the Gyarados from now coming in and clicking DD?
Totally.
Like, it's one of those where, hey, you know, maybe we deal with the Dragonite in front. Because here's the Outrage. Outrage is going to end.
And now we have two Pokemon at 10%. So, well, no, we have one Pokemon at 20% and one who is already dead.
Yep.
Hi, Garchomp.
I actually like the E-Speed there. It's like letting yourself die.
Sure.
And now you can go with Violet.
Not much to be done.
And finish the game. This is a fun set. We only have this first game lined up because it kind of capitalizes basically what this set was about.
Sure.
And really just want to hammer home to Jordan. Sometimes you just have to let Pokemon die and check things offensively the next turn.
Mm-hmm. Because at that point, Earthquake would have killed it. Right, and like then you risk sending in Gyarados. But I think one other big thing that I want to talk about, which is more true in the second game that we're not going to really super talk about, is knowing what your checks are. In this case specifically, the bulky waters were a bit mismanaged, where we're sending in Vaporeon on the Gyarados when we have a Slowbro with HP Electric, and we're sending in Slowbro on Weavile when we have Vaporeon that doesn't die to beat up. And so, taking the extra step of just making sure, you might have a bulky Pokemon, but are you bringing the right one in for this specific situation is going to be important.
Yep. Absolutely.
Hashtag yep.
Yep.
Hashtag yep.
So now we're going to go into, spoiler, our only 3-game set of the week. All right, and this is an interesting one. We got JT and Frank here.
For having him.
Now, I played a lot of games with JT. Him and I build together pretty much every week. And there's one thing going into this matchup where if Volcarona gets a +1, the game's over. That's kind of all there is to it. And in all testing games, it was, hey, JT's playing to try to check Volcarona, Suicune, Raikou, Landorus with like 3 Pokemon. You can't do that with Bronzong and Celebi, and then having to rely on utility Kabutops and Snorlax. Like, there wasn't a way to defensively check Frank's team. So, it kind of turned into the only way JT can make progress through these bulky, potentially setup guys like Suicune, Cresselia, even Lando to an extent, is putting Haxorus and Thundurus on the field. Put them in early, and make your opponent mess up. Because when the big guy starts dancing and plotting, you forget what you're doing sometimes.
That's true.
You mentioned it with Terrakion too, right? Sometimes you just need to put him out there and let him go to work.
That's fair. Especially when you have a guy like Cresselia. Cresselia, and if Cresselia lives to like turn 28, that's tough business.
That's a tough ask. But Frank now is a spinner with Hitmonlee, and Hitmonlee's looking really strong here.
Hitmonlee's looking pretty nice.
Like the fight, like Celebi can check it. But then Celebi is also just free entry point for Volcarona, which then becomes a delicate dance. So,
is this thick fat Snorlax? Does that get thick fat? I don't actually remember.
Dude, look at him. He's look, you see this guy, dude. He's thick as hell.
Sorry, I don't judge Pokemon, right?
Sometimes in this franchise, you kind of have to.
All right, well.
But I think without further ado, let's jump in. So here's Thundurus leading off the game. All right, turn one. This is one of those like, let's find out what we're doing here. Both players kind of think at the same thing. Like, let's go and play neutral. JT brings Thundurus right back in,
which is crazy. Really. It's a little crazy to me. Like, I get the game plan.
Yeah, but also like when you think, what is Ferrothorn going to do to you besides maybe set up a spike, maybe click Leech Seed? But what if you're at +2 and you click a move that will drop basically anything that comes in?
I guess the question is, why are we still here?
Yeah, but now you see that Cresselia is now at 40%. And you look at Haxorus, who has a pretty good opportunity to clean up now that Ferrothorn is gone. So you use the Wind Breaker to set up the other.
Suicune, though. Suicune looks a little scary.
Suicune is looking scary, but if Haxorus can get to +1...
Could be.
That's an unfortunate live. Also, I do want to point out, kind of going back a couple turns. Right here, right? So we got the knockoff here. Frank, please click Moonlight.
Yeah.
Please click Moonlight. You should not leave yourself to where you could die to, like, Waterfall. You're dead. Stone Edge. You're dead. That was silly. Just Moonlight. Then you learn more about this guy.
Yeah, especially because the set wasn't revealed. So like. And to be honest, if I'm looking at Kabutops, I'm not expecting
what just happened. Yeah, but it worked. It worked pretty well right there. Yeah. Now all of a sudden, Cresselia is in a bad spot. Cresselia is basically going to die. Haxorus is going to come in and get the +1, and now things are dire for Frank.
Yeah.
So let's crit Landorus.
That must.
And
have
you know
mattered,
what?
Surely.
Let's crit Suicune too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because in my head, I look at these, I'm like, don't Suicune and Lando kind of. Is this not Sea Wave Cresselia?
No, it's Ice Beam, Psychic, Moonlight.
I forget. I mean, it's Lum anyway, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. And I guess getting the chip is good.
Yeah. Yeah, you break a hole in those guys, and all of a sudden, like, hey, you've just done 40-50% to Suicune. You got a Celebi. Celebi can check it pretty well. You got Snorlax that can handle Volcarona. You know, now that a lot of the big stupid walls that will prevent you from trying to play defense are gone, you know, maybe you can try to play a little bulkier and go for the longer game. Of course, sometimes you just crit both of them and
listen.
Up the process.
I think I'm the person to say cheating is a skill.
Cheating is a skill. Sometimes you just have to get lucky. So going into game 2, if I'm Frank, I'm going, okay, I can't let these two on the end get going early. So here's Hax on turn 1. Here's Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn saying, you're not allowed to do that. But Haxorus is going to show up that he has Swords Dance too.
What? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay, so it is T-Wave. I guess I don't mind getting the chip down.
Sometimes you need to break a little bit harder. Just look at like 47 is crazy.
Jesus, yeah. The 3-turn average.
3-turn is unfortunate.
But hey, I mean, I can't complain too much after the end of the last game.
Yeah, you take what you can get. Now here comes Thundurus, right? We're trying to make that offensive pressure happen early. Right, Crest is at 33, Ferrothorn's at 35. That might have been a greedy plot. I think at that point, maybe you just throw off that Focus Blast and Yeah, now see, getting a little cute, where you don't have to trying to call plays.
Yeah, now we're definitely in range for like sucker punch.
Just click the button. Yeah, see, here's Hitmonlee, revealing sucker. Cell coming in on Cresselia. Now Crest is gonna get the heal. Now JT has lost all that momentum he just generated. And here's kind of what I was talking about, whether you can't out defense this team. Because now we see, like, how is he going to break the Cresselia? He lost his Lumberry.
The Toxic is
plus 2 Outrage is not going to KO at this point.
Being able to actually spread that Toxic is nice. Yeah. Especially to get it on Suicune before it hits, like, sub or whatever. Which I don't know why we're going for Gyro, but I feel like Toxic is a better play, but, like, Shrug Emoji. I guess we have Celebi. I wonder what this Suicune set is.
Well, we don't know. We don't know if he's sub or not. If it was sub, that's the freest sub of all time. Celebi and Crest are hanging out. Here comes Kabu. Might as well get rid of the rocks at this point.
G-Lander is high. Looks like a decent knockoff. Fist plate.
Fist plate. Now, I don't know if Frank is here to explain why fist plate. Obviously, superpower. Maybe try to get it to a KO. But, like, is it Snorlax? I feel like it's got to be for Lax.
Does it matter? Does it need the fist plate?
I'm
curious to see those caps. I would love to see those caps.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that was perfect.
Hell yeah.
Signal Beam's good.
And Bronzong gonna go down. Bronzong's kind of done everything he needed to do.
Yeah, but this not being sub means you get that Toxic up. I mean, it could be sub, but I'm assuming it's not.
Let it rip.
Yep. Cresselia high. But again, like I said last time, Cresselia living until turn 20 whatever, this is going to be a little tough to get rid of.
And now you don't have Thundurus to kind of help you secondary, break this guy. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's like I super get the mentality of get your heavy guys in, break shit. It just feels a little hard when 4 of your guys are so passive and you only have those 2 guys to really break through. If something goes slightly wrong, then you're finding yourself without the damage you need to actually break through.
And you also think, like, looking at JT's roster, he literally doesn't have anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I keep seeing Thundy go down, and I'm like, how do you go from there? Because now all you have is Haxorus.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm undervaluing Snorlax a little bit.
Yeah, because we haven't even seen him hit the field yet.
True.
I do want to shout out this Kabutops. This guy is awesome.
Double this plate. I like knockoff. I think knockoff is undervalued as a defensive option.
I agree.
Because it is still a very good move, even if it's not the 110 power. I guess
I would argue it's 90, it's better in a way because your opponent doesn't respect it.
True.
And it just gives you a lot of value. And at least I know in DPP, like if you get knocked off, you're also immune to Trick.
Oh.
Which is a really big deal. Here's Snorlax, OMG high.
Yeah, Snorlax.
Snorlax gonna use Return, doing absolutely no damage at all.
Is this Curselax, I assume?
It is Curselax. Here he goes. Getting big. And now all of a sudden Lax is looking pretty good.
Yeah, especially with Hitmonlee kind of shifts.
Frank got lucky. That guy clicked Return, the game is over. Instant over. Now he's got to leave, and JT lost that momentum. And it's gonna be tough to get it back because now you have to make Cresselia come in, and he knows what you're doing. And the rocks are gone.
Kabutops is not easy here.
That does so much damage, and the flame
burn. 30%. What are you gonna do? Oh, and it died anyway. So.
It dies. So here comes big man Lax.
Yeah.
There's Return, gonna take him out. Hopefully, I was gonna say dodge the flame buddy, like he can get burned right now. And it's gonna come down to Celebi and Cresselia staring each other down. We can see the writing on the wall now.
Moonlight only has not a lot of power points. Yeah, it only has 8.
Yeah.
But also, the Celebi cannot put it into range.
Yeah, and Recover also only has so much PP, and Crest has got Ice Beam.
What is the Celebi set?
Grass
I've
Knot,
seen
Psychic,
and Recover. You know, Leech Seed?
I don't think it's Leech.
I guess that makes sense. Does this Snorlax have recovery?
No.
No? Damn.
No, rest is pretty bad.
Like, yeah. It just kind of sucks.
But Death Drop is really rough. And now at this point, I'm gonna do everybody a favor. Crest does win this 1v1 now that Celebi is paralyzed. Just Cresselia wins.
Yeah. The streets are saying that it was one of the I'm assuming the fist plate Lando.
Yeah.
I think I have to. So I see a lot of people using Smogon sets, and I have to reiterate, like, I'm not anti using the tools you have available to you to make team building a little bit easier, but I don't want people, like, these sets are built for a, like, standardized metagame where you are expecting
you could fight
the
literally
top tier threats
anything
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you're going up against.
Yeah. So, like, for example, Pursuit Scizor, right? If you're facing a team with no psychic types or whatever, what have you, right? The Smogon set still is going to tell you to run Pursuit because Pursuit's good in OU, right?
Yeah, you got to Pursuit Trap.
But it's bad in your drafts. And I think most of us are aware enough to be able to say, okay, well, I don't need that, right? But I just think it's an easy trap to fall into of when you're judging a Pokemon's, like, potential in drafts, to look at those, like, Smogon sets and say, is this good? You have to take the extra step and really piece it together for yourself. Not as a, like, oh, you should be doing it yourself, but as a, like, you don't really have a choice, to be honest.
Yeah, well said. Game 3. So we've seen kind of the success of, you know, hey, let's blitz. And we've seen when you can't just blitz, what happens, right? So very, very different games. So Thundurus is going to lead off of this game. And Crest is going to come in. Thundurus is just going to plot, right? It's perfectly safe. T-Bolt doing 55%. You cannot T-Wave the Volt Absorb Pokemon. Here comes Ferrothorn. Frank says it was a misclick.
Happens. That's the game.
It happens. There's
Unlucky.
Focus Blast. Cress's chips.
Is good. This is crazy good.
And,
nah, Sucker's not enough. I don't know if that chip ever matters.
I don't think... Unless you Scarf here, and it's not. And that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll happen.
Sometimes
I mean,
you just gotta put your stupid guy in front of your opponent and make him mess up.
If it's HP Ice Thunderbolt, doesn't Volcarona... Don't you get chipped with that Sucker Punch and go to Volcarona?
T-Bolt.
Does it?
Yeah. That's Thunderous Therian.
Damn. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah.
That's big Thunderbolt.
Yeah, so moral of the story, don't be afraid to use your big stupid guy. Make your opponent mess up, where in this case, Frank misclicked and hit Thunder Wave and he lost the game.
That's true.
Right? Make your opponent do it. So all you have to
do
is
even then, like, thinking about it, you have Ice Punch, you have Ice Beam. How much damage does Ice Beam do? Surely like 50, 60 maybe.
Yeah.
And into Sucker Punch, I'm not sure it kills. And then
close.
if you don't have speed control on top of that to deal with Tap Speed Thundy, then
that's a building issue.
I think that's a building issue. I think Scarf Lando would definitely be super good here.
Yeah. So there you go.
Speed control's important, folks.
The duality of a set. We're gonna go into our last Blaze Conference set. We've been going close to an hour. We got a lot of games to talk about, so we're gonna get moving a little bit.
Pick up the pace.
So we have the Patrick Bowl.
Zoroark is invisible on the field.
He's not real. He's not here. He's hiding. You don't know which one he is.
He's hiding.
Exactly. All right, so I'm looking at team preview.
I like this team. I like Infernape. I like Cofagrigus. I like Scrafty.
Yeah, these are good Pokemon. They match up well against Paul's team of Goobers. Slowking.
I do see Venomoth here.
Yeah, look, Slowking does pretty well here, as long as you deal with Scrafty, which
I mean, you can
is
do that.
Debatable. But outside of that, I think Slowking looks good. But
yeah, the thing is, this team is pretty weak to Scalds. You know, like
yes.
Jirachi doesn't want to be scalded. It's if this isn't
hates
shed
being
skin,
burned, unless he's
yeah,
the shed skin Scrafty,
which is doable. I think it's very good.
yeah.
That's
hey,
crazy.
wait a second.
And
that's
goodbye.
not. That's not Excadrill.
That's not Excadrill.
Yeah. I do like the
Sneaky.
superpower click because you do cover for the Zoroark.
Sure.
Because I don't know if EQ kills, but it's Mamoswine, so it probably does.
I love Mamoswine, dude. That's a good Pokemon.
Dude, me too. That's a great guy.
Big Infernape. Big Infernape. You turn out of there. Get out of there. Oh, goodbye.
Scrafty coming in,
Okay.
getting crit, which
bad
is
crit. Oh,
but that's
dear.
offensive Scrafty. Very much so.
And yeah, so it's probably not Shedskin.
No, well, Scrafty is dead. Bye, Scrafty.
Scrafty's dead. That's Scrafty. We have cheater Pokemon Little League. Not quite cheater Pokemon.
Cheater. Now here comes Exca. Exca is ready to click the rocks.
I mean, Kafo comes in every day, to be honest.
Yep. HP fight.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah. We see Toxic, which is a nice click, and going for the Haze, trying to prevent Quiver Dance setup, which is a solid play. I don't hate that.
So I don't think you needed to do it right away, especially like I don't think there's probably better moves to click.
I like that play from Pat where kind of expecting Furry to come in, you bring in Slowking, you check it, and then you get out of there and get your regen. And you basically just sacrifice Venomoth to bring Slowking back to life.
So Slowking is very good versus the rest of the team.
Yeah. Dragon Tail.
Oh, Dragon Tail's nice.
Out, buddy.
Your mummy.
And you're hoping to get Mence. OMG high.
And you get Mence.
Mence is greedily going for Dragon Dance. That is Slowking.
I was gonna say,
he's got an ice
there's
move.
the Ice Beam.
Yeah.
Hi, Brilliant.
And at
Your
this point,
mummy.
now you are mummy. That's right. Lots of text boxes on the screen. And Fernape's going to go down. And Cofagrigus is going to come back in and try to make some progress with Shadow Balls. Just kidding. I pay attention, I promise. Toxic, good click. I think that probably could have happened a little earlier.
Yeah, it just gets a little tough because you don't have a lot of turns left on your team to actually, for that Toxic to really...
Yeah, you're putting a lot of faith in Jirachi. Big crit. We don't know what set this Jirachi is.
No, we just simply get lucky. Oh dear. I think it has to be. It doesn't have to be Scarfed, but...
Might not be.
I think it probably is.
It is not.
Oh, damn. My fault. Oh, well, it might be. Maybe it's just...
If it's not, like, plus speed, it could be like Adamant Scarf. But Kyurem's going to finish this one off. We don't even get to see Electros, which is really sad.
Very sad.
With Slowking, put the team on his back in that first game. So if you're... Alright, Patrick, you have to be smarter with your Salamence. Please do not click DD in front of the water type that has an ice move. It worked against Wishcash last week because he does not have an ice move. And here we go. No Drill Nancy.
I've
Balloon.
seen this before.
He's real.
We see the balloon,
real this time.
So we know he surely is real.
Yeah.
Is this a cheater? Nope. That's
Nope.
not my Excadrill.
I don't know if I agree with just letting Excadrill die.
I don't either. I think I was there when this stat happened, and it was a sort of like, oh, oops.
Yeah.
No.
His illusion is over.
Your mummy.
Here comes Venomoth.
Scoop boop.
And Scrafty's gonna come in. We see Toxic.
Alright, we have an opportunity to see if this is
On
a shot.
Quiver
I doubt
Dance.
it.
I
Probably
like
not.
this.
It's a good set.
And
But
DD
we're eating
Scrafty.
up.
I hate
crunch is
DD Scrafty.
gonna hurt.
I think this is a...
It's kind of bad.
It's bad.
But I like it.
It's cool because he could do
too
it.
Slow.
Yeah. Like, you have to be at +2 to do anything. Yeah, you have the
That's
Moxie and all, but you're dead. Like, that's not a trade you want to make. Now, how do you beat Slowking? Ah, fooled. Ah, you got him.
Fooled.
That's one thing, kind of keep an eye on. You did not see pressure activate.
Yep.
So.
There's a lot of
things to keep an eye on. Salamence switching into Dark Pulse.
Oh no.
Did we not sack Mamoswine? He's got 1 HP. What are we ice sharding though?
Whoa, okay,
that's cool.
Hype.
But also, you just threw away Salamence.
Sure.
Which is... That's rough.
But now, I mean...
Well, time to get lucky.
Yep. Unfortunately, no luck.
No luck on this one. How about this one? Nope.
No luck. This is so tragic.
How about this one? Yippee!
Yippee!
Next one?
Another?
Yippee!
Yippee!
Not this time.
Well.
Burn? There's the burn.
And
now, second Kyurem. Kyurem done his job. Bring Kyurem back in.
Hello, regular Kyurem. Kyurem regular style.
Right here, I wanted to kind of draw attention to this, right? So, right here we see the Earth Power click.
That's
now,
amazing.
I get clicking U-turn to try to catch Slowking coming in. Because at -1 you will die to the Earth Power. But like, I think you just have to click close combat.
Yeah.
Right, like you have to assess the threat in front of you. And then maybe you can crit Slowking with Grass Knot. You know?
But even then you died alive for him.
Yeah, but if you click CC, then Infernape's at full health.
Yeah.
So I understand going for it, but
Zoroark strikes again.
Zoroark gets you. He's good. He's good.
Because Pokemon, you have to be really paying attention to things like, oh, we see Air Balloon Extra Drill. Like, obviously, you didn't see that in the beginning of Game 1, but yeah. That's another thing for you to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm. Now we go into our next set. Corey is in Ohio, but we're still going to talk about his slow-ass team.
Yeah, right.
Everyone is slow.
Spinning and spinning, dude.
Ferroseed spins. He's spinning to win.
Yeah, my goat, Rotom Heat.
Yes. So Ferroseed has to stay healthy, or this team is going to explode to Kyurem. That's the only note I wrote about team preview because
I'm looking at this. I see Crocodile. And I see that's a good Pokemon.
Yeah, I literally looked at everybody on John's team and said, "Yeah, that's a good guy.
That's a good guy. I don't know how he keeps getting away with it, but he does."
Let's jump in.
Oh, these guys are gonna punch each other.
This one's gonna kick each other. Kick him,
yeah,
punch him. Boom! I love fighting.
Yippee!
Now here's Zapdos. Zapdos is gonna click Heat Wave into the no guard guy.
We have decided to play a 5v5 game.
Yep, I think that's fair. Zapdos gonna click Volt Switch. Where have I seen this before? T-Tuck go for DD.
Yeah, it's a little tough. I think if you have Superpower here, Superpower is super the play, because it also covers like Ferroseed. But yeah, I guess you don't. You don't know. You don't want to be locked in.
I think you just click it.
Reuniclus. Sure.
And double scarf meta.
Shuckle was a good choice on T-Star.
Yeah,
that's the answer.
Basic Wisp. Surely we won't see that again.
Surely we won't.
Surely we won't. So we see Ferroseed as the switch in, which kind of makes me wonder what Reuniclus has going on.
Yeah.
Nasty Plot.
Nasty Plot Slowking. That's a cool guy.
That is scary.
That's a cool. This gets Flamethrower.
It does.
Oh, well, we don't have it.
It does not have it. Mystic Leech Seed. So everything that can go wrong is going wrong.
I guess Flamethrower is a hard click into the team, assuming you have Slack Off too.
Yeah, because obviously Ferroseed is real. He can hurt you.
True.
Double Leech. Get some
souls
back from Zapdos. Go for Protect. Does John click Heat Wave? He does. If he got Roost, I think that's a good Roost turn. So now Melodic is going to come in. There's the Roost. Hey, it still works out. You got free HP. If you're a tube
there are no ground types.
Yeah, you're getting out of there.
But then you get out of here.
Eat the Volt Switch. Yeah, I think that was the correct play.
Do we see our good friend Cobalion, the Sword of Justice?
We see Focus Blast. Hell yeah. Special Scarf.
Yeah.
And Reuniclus is going to get that entry point. And now
let's see what this guy got going on.
Let's click at Psychic. I think that was a good Calm Mind turn.
Is this regular?
There we
yeah,
go.
we're Calm Minding.
Here's plot.
You do get outpaced because Psyshock doesn't. Your Psyshock doesn't give a shit. Psyshock just hits you. Burn?
And the burn.
There
Burn
we
is
go.
important.
That's gonna matter.
Yeah, Ferroseed is not going to be able to hold down the fort. And now when Kieran Black hits the field, the game ends.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Certainly. Good choice on Zapdos here, I think.
Yeah. On the Protect, now you can roost for free. You get seeded in the process, but you take that.
Yeah, like Ferroseed's not actually gaining substantial HP, so it doesn't matter. And this guy can't threaten you
alive.
whatsoever. Honestly, I would just roost again. Like,
yeah. Dude, wait,
'Cause
he's
this guy
healed
can't
enough.
touch
He's
you.
healed enough. Hold on, he's immortal. He cannot die.
he is the immortal. Oh, it's Life Orb. I didn't even know. I didn't notice. That's a cool guy.
But now Zapdos is effectively dead.
Yeah.
And a free Calm Mind there. Yep. However,
I don't know if this is banded,
L
but it
plus-
might as well be.
L plus press Outrage.
And
here's
be outraged.
Rotom. Rotom's gonna miss
And be
Will-O-Wisp
outraged.
because everything is tragic.
This Pokemon is protected by God. Sorry to say.
And that's it. Kieran Black
Nah,
moment.
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. So through Corey, you got to play a little safer with Ferroseed. While also, it's kind of hard that you base everything off of this little guy. You know, maybe not getting the mileage you need out of Tyranitar, and it makes you wonder where the fuck Excadrill is.
True.
Which admittedly, it's a hard bring into the double fighting
Crocodile, Chow, like it's
Dugtrio.
looking.
Dugtrio is not here.
Yeah.
So,
Wait, hold up. I did not look hard enough.
Yeah,
You
John's
mean
got Doug on
Dugtrio's
his
not
team.
here?
He's just not here. Yeah,
That's a good Pokemon.
it is a good Pokemon.
That's alright.
Let's go.
I still think this 6 is pretty good, so.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need to cheat.
Nah. Alright, so we're gonna get out of there. Hey, you need to get out of here. Wow, everybody's leaving. So it is Scarf Rotom.
Surely.
Yeah.
Oh. We're taking
Turn
damage.
out of there. Here comes Crocodile.
Crocodile
You
high.
can Scarf. You got Fire Fang. That's neat.
Good Fire Fang. However, we know that's probably locked, so that's a free switch.
And here's Melodic. Melodic's gonna have to eat that. Volt Switch does nothing. It's time for the freest Scald of all time.
Get the burn.
No burn.
Tragic.
And here's Rotom on the nasty plot.
Yeah, I'm not sure if hard Rotom was the way, but it's alright.
I don't hate it. But now if Ferroseed gets burned,
There it is.
there it is. And now it's just a matter of time. The bomb is planted.
Get your bits back. Or not, or just...
Or not.
I guess, yeah, that's right.
No rocks up. There's the Volt
Good
Switch.
call on the Volt Switch.
Yep.
Now we get to hit something.
Stone Edge trying to hit.
Never
what's in front
mind,
of it.
that did no damage. I love my Lithic.
Yeah, that's two woman. Going into
Thunderbolts.
Rotom. Here's a Roost. And another missed Will-O-Wisp.
And another miss.
Listen, it's one of those after the set that John had last week where he missed all his moves he needed to. You know, it's nice to have a bounce back.
Dude,
also,
that burn
he was
does not
burned.
matter. That
Yeah.
burn does not matter.
Yeah,
That's the kill you button.
that is the
Like,
death
wow.
button. Yep. Now everything is falling apart. Tyranitar is at +1.
But
He's
me,
gonna
I
have
gets to
to.
exist. Crocodile too.
John forgot. DD again.
Might it have been a roll though?
Actually, no. Scarf
been
Cobra
low.
is still faster than +2 tar. Yeah. Is it? No, it's not. Yeah, I think if he DD'd again, he might have actually cleaned.
Do you kill Mienshao?
With I would think whatever that last move
Superpower,
was
maybe?
probably would.
Yeah,
But
might have
Mienshao was frail.
That's true.
And for those who are wondering if Uniclus was ever going to be able to 1v1 Slowking, here, let's get some boosts going.
Yeah, you always get to hit Side Shock here.
Yep, Side Shock, big damage. Also, these guys are speed tied. Fun fact.
That's funny.
And is clicking Psychic, so the last move probably Focus Blast.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You wonder if Signal Beam might have been the way to go. And now,
yeah.
Whereas we'll speed up a little bit. 49%, it's just not enough. And you're just going, you need to crit.
And then we get...
and we did get it. We got it. But Mian Xiao is...
Mian Xiao, you can't take too much chip.
Yep.
I should know this exact situation happened to me in playoffs.
Go for Stone Edge, here comes big guy.
Now Focus Blast might kill. No
Focus Blast cannot miss. Yeah. That crit did not matter.
Crit damage. Critical strike.
That one stinks. But at this point, crit is nice. Just okay. Hold on. Miss Focus Blast again. Hold on. Tubelman is not going to be able to pull it off. Plus freeze. No freeze. And now we just kick. And the Tubelman goes down.
Good stuff
out here.
Good shit by our good friend John.
Yeah, that's good. Corey's got to get some faster guys.
True.
Yeah. Now we finally have Crispy Will gaming. This is just one game.
Crispy Will.
This is game 1, I believe. Versus Izzy's team. And you look at Suicune and you go, oh, that guy looks pretty good here.
I was talking to Will about his team, and the very first thing I said was, if you hit Substitute with Suicune, how do you lose?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I mean, not much else to say. Like, this is just, like, especially also Lando just does incredibly well.
It does. And I think we'll kind of jump into it. And I think Izzy's kind of plan has to be keeping the right Pokemon alive.
True.
In order to check things.
And that's going to be difficult.
So we're Earthquake doing a good bit of damage here. The rock's back up. And good turn to spin again. However,
but now
Suicune, who has used this for its own gain. Now you have to get out of here. You have to leave. Admittedly, that was nice, but there's no reason for Will to have not clicked Substitute, which honestly, it does have.
Now, what are we doing here? Okay. We dodged the EQ.
Right. Like
I guess we're letting Claydol die, but
there's
dangerous.
What are we doing? We haven't talked a lot. We haven't shown a lot of Izzy's games. We didn't show a lot last season. But this is a pretty common thing we see where sometimes she just keeps her Pokemon on the field, and then all of a sudden it's too late and the entire team dies.
Yeah. At this point, I think Will has won the game. I think yes. I remember watching. I think he switches out. He doesn't need to switch out. Nope. Earth Power kills.
Earth Power does kill.
I guess you could, if it was max special defense and Empoleon, then it didn't kill and you risk Ice Beam. But
yeah,
it's
Chardy Berry.
Chardy what?
For rock.
For what? For who?
Stone Edge Landers is the best I got.
Let me double check Will's team. My good friend Crispy Will. I don't know.
Yeah, now we're clicking Outrage. Goodbye, Claydol.
And I Outrage. And
why are we? Is it Scarfed? Has to be. Nope. What are we doing?
Nope, not Scarfed.
Granted, that was admittedly nice. If you calc that was good. You gotta go Empoleon. You have to go Empoleon. That was dumb.
Especially because now it dies, and now
your whole team dies.
Because Suicune does not die here.
Yeah.
I do think this is, to an extent, At the very least, with the 6 chosen here, like Crispy Will's Pokemon are better Pokemon.
Yeah, Aqua Jet's nice here. That's convenient.
Yeah. But now we don't have a ground type, so like we have a dragon type, which is fair, but now we always get to Volt Switch and position ourselves better. And Ready still just goes crazy.
We see the Earth Power, and this is kind of going right into what Crispy Will wants to do, which is why we're showing this set. We are gonna let Reggie go down and go into Landorus Therian on the Ice type that is locked into Earth Power. That's not locked in. So
he's not locked in at all.
And goes for Draco. Where's Ice Beam? Where's Ice Beam? Why are we clicking Draco Meteor?
Yeah, it was a risky switch in the first place. Yeah. A risky switch that I don't think was super necessary.
But I just wanted to talk about Sub Call Mine Land OT because I think that shit's awesome.
It cooked here.
This is really sick.
I was mad at it when he told me about it. But, I mean, I can't deny that it was the game winner, to be honest.
Yeah, it was really cool. I wanted to make sure everybody saw that and appreciated it. Especially looking at Izzy's team, and it is destroyed by Ground plus Ice. Beware of Mamoswine.
Beware of Mamoswine.
Yeah. So, but yeah, just Will did win the set 2-0.
Happy birthday, Will.
Happy birthday. Is his birthday?
Yeah.
No. It's today?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought it was next week. Happy birthday, Crispy Will.
Nar.
Here's another player we have not showcased. It's Ernest. He's in chat.
Let's go, Ernest. Let's go, Aaron. Aaron came back from a crazy vacation in Japan.
Yes, he was in Japan.
Any and all buttons clicked are a result of that.
True.
And to be honest, some of them were surprisingly good buttons.
It's true. So we're just gonna jump into this one. All right. Now we're playing the game of who is who. That is Salamence, though. Bang, bang, bang. That's for sure.
That is hella Salamence. Azelf is a crazy good Pokemon. This guy pwns noobs.
Life Orb Crunch. No Fire Blast would have been a really good click there if it had it. Here's Big Man Blastoise. Clicking Dragon Tail says, I don't want to see any of you. Hello, Cloyster. Good to see you.
A cheater is out.
Yes, this is in fact game 2. We were only talking about game 2. So Ernest is currently up 1-0. So we see T-Bolt kind of come out, right?
Getting toxic on Raikou is kind of tragic because Raikou is actually pretty decent, but
HP Fire.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this team, T-Bolt HP Fire is all you really like. HPS would have been nice to kill Salamence, but you do good damage on it anyway.
I love that Calm Mind click.
Yeah.
That you force Pharaoh out, and then you just start blasting buttons, and you're content to just go down.
This guy's getting into the game. God damn.
We see Protect on Breloom, so it is Poison Heal.
Bye-bye, Raikou.
Here comes Victini.
But
Victini
now
making
we have
his debut.
The Victini.
Click Blue Flare.
Victorcini.
Yippee!
Yippee!
There's Gothitelle. Gothitelle gonna try to do some trickery. Nope, not this time. It's not Gothitelle. You were all fooled. Every single one of you is fooled.
Like this video if you
were fooled. The video if you were fooled. Like the video if you weren't. Gothitelle is not going to have enough juice to survive the blue flares. Except it does because that move can miss. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
It can barely miss. It's like Air Slash.
That's crazy.
It's like 95% after Victory Star or whatever the ability is.
So here comes Bronzong, which is an interesting bring in here.
It does pretty okay.
Yeah. Now we see
Bulk
Up.
Up.
And now all of a sudden Bronzong is setup fodder.
This is Choice Band Bronzong. BTW, I believe. It's crazy. It's pretty decent.
But now things are... it would have been a great turn to click Shell Smash, but I understand.
Yeah, but you can't risk it.
You can't now. So look at this damage.
All right, crit.
And you look at what's left.
Crit.
But it doesn't matter.
Crit. There we go. I mean, its name is Cheater. Like,
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
And it makes you wonder, right? Breloom probably wins that end game.
Breloom probably wins that.
So that's really cool because Fire Blast can miss, and
I'm not sure if Mach Punch does 70%. on a non-technician Braylon.
Oh, probably not. I'm just saying if he missed, there was an out. There was a world.
True.
Yeah. So, and now our final set. We get to see the debut of Dr. B. Brian Hemp.
I'm watching this live because this one's
this is a fun set. This happened very late at night.
Yeah.
We get to see Lapras. Let's talk about Chris's team real quick. Lapras is looking really good, as well as this Lucario. Lucario with an SD with Golurk down and Jirachi chipped could cause some major havoc. And on Brian's side, like I'm looking at Kingdra with Lapras out of the picture. If he gets up the rain, it's over. Surf. GG, shake hands. So it's really going to be a game of how can I get my win condition into position first. And how each player is going to go about getting this information. So here's Golurk. He's going to get the rocks up.
We got the rocks up. Rocks secured.
Rocks secured. Here's Skarmory going for Toxic instead of its own rocks,
Toxic.
which is interesting.
Good Toxic. I mean, I do value rocks a lot here, but I think the Toxic is pretty solid. Yeah. Interesting. I guess we're stalling Toxic turns, but this sub's going to be annoying.
Interesting. I think it was predicting a Volt Switch out.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So it's very interesting to just see like Chris willing to let his Skarm go down, but you do have Thundurus right there, and not.
Lapras is here.
Lapras is here. Getting the juice back, and it's Whirlpool.
So
we're seeing Perish trapping. And now Thundurus is going to enter, kind of just of what we're expecting here. Lapras is going to come in, trying to cycle, getting HP back. Brian content to just let Rotom go down. He's done everything he needs to do. Now you can position against Lapras. EQ. Take him out. Thundurus definitely got a scout for Grass Knot. Because that will kill you. There it is.
That will
very strong.
You. There it is.
Scrafty. Go
damage.
Kill somebody.
Too slow. But
bop.
Blam.
Blam.
Blammo, dude.
Yeah, predicting a crunch. So I respect the switch in. At this point in the game, it is your that's all you got.
Yeah.
I see what Jirachi.
The game is misspelled. It should be Cheaterachi.
So true. Sugar Berry.
That's
and
good.
Finishes off Flygon. So we see that this Flygon is scarfed.
Sure.
And here's Thundurus, who is modest. If you couldn't tell from damage rolls on Scrafty, I couldn't tell. Golurk would die anyway. Like, that's good to know.
Good to know.
All right, so now this Jirachi with its speed tier is pretty threatening, and we don't see anything.
Yeah, we got good information. We got good information though, so I think Game 2 has some potential, right?
Yeah. So now, given that Brian hasn't shown much with Torn and Kingdra, they haven't hit the field. We can assume the Rain Dance is here, but that's about it, right? So Chris has got to try to find out some information and also maybe play a little bit smarter with Lucario.
Yeah, and I think having preserving Lapras is going to be super important too, because I feel like it was kind of just thrown away last game.
Apparently, the Thundurus is modest agility with the Zap Plate.
Ah, interesting.
Which is why, we didn't know the rolls with the Grass Knot, because who would have figured it out? Not me. Let's do it.
Hi, Thundurus.
Turn one, there's Grass Knot. Boop, Focus Sash.
Good Sash.
Ice Punch, boom,
rocks.
done. Got him. But no
I wonder
rocks.
if that was a roll to kill.
Probably. There's Jirachi, we know he's faster. And Calm Mind, which is awesome. Dropping Thunder's doing nothing. That actually did nothing. Chris says it was a breakpoint decision.
I see.
Scrafty is going to come in, and all it sees is Choice Band High Jump Kick in its eyes.
Sees, I'm going to kick you, dude.
Get him.
Skarmory's not a switch.
Okay,
that crit was crazy.
Get him. by Skarmory. No
Bang,
rocks
bang,
in this
dude.
game. Which is really
Do it
going to come
again.
into play later.
Yeah.
We see Energy Ball doing a lot of damage.
That's a good saying.
Yes, and Break and Sash, which is really, really important here.
Sure.
All right, Jirachi coming
That's
in.
gonna be
It
good
is
for
free
an
all day
endgame-
long.
Endgame moment with Rain Dance and Kingdra.
Yes, just got to get Lapras out of the way.
Mhm.
So chipping this guy down.
Double Thunder hit.
Yeah, and also looking at Chris's board position, Lucario is just about ready
It's looking nice.
to hit the field.
It's looking nice. 1 SD.
Yeah. So here comes Thundurus. Thundurus is gonna get sacked, and now that Jirachi's on this timer, Lapras is kind of just sacrificed. Now Jirachi has to leave, and Lucario can enter and go for SD.
You go SD, but I mean,
but
I guess
Brian is not going to let him do it. You cannot give that guy a free turn.
That's true. Is this Life Orb? It probably should be Life Orb.
Should be. So here we're seeing Rhoda
Yeah,
get
you get
sacked.
2
To figure it out.
E-speeds.
We see it. Post game, we learned that this is a roll, 40% chance to live. It does. Gets the rain,
And
that's
yep.
the whole game. This is cool.
Yeah. So breaking that sash.
Brian is going to blame me, because I just kept yelling, "Kick him!" over and over again.
To be fair, I just did that, so
Yeah,
like,
it's you can't blame me too much. It's fun.
It's fun. We love kicking the guys, dude.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was a fun set.
A very enjoyable set. Honestly, I think my favorite from the week.
Yeah,
Best for last.
yeah, I like that.
That's good. Short, sweet. Got everything that you want.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah. PR, not a lot of changing.
Not a lot.
Yeah, really nothing. I think main one is we didn't talk about David and Vivi set. That was mostly a time cut. But David's got to step it up in the builder. I think we know you're capable of it.
You have a crazy good team.
Yeah.
You just gotta
take the time and make it happen. Other than that, like
you should also give me Virizion for fun. But anyway.
Yeah, not a lot of changes across the board. Corey drops a little bit because the no fast Pokemon is
true.
Kind of a big deal. Free agent moves. Lily got Dredagon.
Yeah, let's go. That's my goat.
Let's see.
Shay made some free agency moves. Oh, we
got Miss Magius. Don't think David got Regirock.
True.
I think that's really it that I can. And Corey got Moltres. Yeah,
Jordan, get a Pokemon
I know there were
that
more,
presses rocks.
but I can't remember.
Yeah, Shay got Registeel.
Oh yeah, that's it.
I forgot what Pokemon that was actually picked up.
Do you want a hot take?
What's a hot take? My hot take is that Jordan's team is very good. My hot take is Jordan's team is an A-tier team. It just needs an extra rocker.
It needs another
But,
rocker.
Like, even without it, it's like all right.
It's up there. I don't know. I don't know if I got a crazy hot take at the moment.
My hot take is that Vivi needs to stop trading away all of her rain guys.
I agree. We were talking about stat decks because I don't have a hot take.
Right, stat decks.
Yeah, good old stat decks.
Good old stat decks.
We talked about my set. Good day for 12 bricks. Zora messes up all these things, so.
That's curious. I wonder how it figures it out.
I don't know. That's a JT question. Blue's team is in D tier until no.
I wouldn't say D tier.
No.
I'll give you like C tier maybe, but with the amount of headaches that I have trying to prep for all these weeks, you might be right. But maybe once again see hazard damage being crazy good.
Yeah, Cloyster doing things. Not a lot of like a big stand. I mean, indirect whale. I don't know what that means, but
it was hard typed in. What does that mean?
I don't know. Shout out to Wales.
Shout out to Wales, too.
Shout out to Wales. David was doing stuff with Altaria against Dante, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. We love Altaria.
Yeah, Jirachi had himself a good day as well. We did not talk about THT and Hank. I was another one because of time, because we had a lot of games to talk about. And
good old Schmielbo.
Yeah, good old Schmielbo. Schmielbo had a day. Honestly, like Hank didn't do a lot. Look at the damage dealt, and he just kind of got hit over and over.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah. Ernest has not let Garchomp hit the field this season, which I think is really funny.
What are we doing here, Ernest? Can you just put a ban on that guy and start hitting Outrage? Like, why are you thinking so hard? You don't gotta.
Yeah. Yeah, that's stat decks.
Yeah.
It's really nothing. It's still early in the season. Not a lot's really, jumping out. I see we've definitely had some. The trapping teams are really good right now, because we made a mistake.
Yeah.
And we're all gonna have to deal with it. Not that you and I are complaining, because we get to have fun.
I think Gen 5 is super punishing. I think it's going to take a few weeks for people to get their team sorted out, because it's super punishing to not have a really good team structure. Like, I feel like in later gens you can have some leeway, because there's just a bigger variety of decent Pokemon and more options for those Pokemon. But here it's really strict if you don't have the right guys. Like, look at Shay's team. Shay had a good idea with his team, I think, but he doesn't quite have enough of the good guys, and he gets really punished for it.
Yeah, not having
especially defensively
is really
that too.
Bite him in the butt.
But now that a couple weeks and he gets that steel type, I think it's going to be very extremely different.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's You got any parting words before we call it a time? I gotta go play my set.
Yeah, I also have to play my set. Parting words. Have fun. I don't know. Have fun. Smile.
Week 3 is 2 weeks long. Everything's got to be done by January 4th.
Yeah.
Thank you for your attention on this matter.
Yippee.
Bye.